everyone, I'm Metis Balaska and welcome to the stream. So, it is that time of the month again where we may open up the Temple Archive and take a look at 4 games on Game Pass and see what would be interesting to turn into a series. And as always, I will set up a sort of vote after. And we'll see where everyone's interests lie. And I thought I was going to use the battle form for this, but it's like I thought, you know what, Temple Archive. So it would be good. It would be good to use the OG form for that. And it's been a while since I've actually used it. Anyway, let us get started with the first game, which is Loop Hero. I think this game is played with a mouse. Also, I forgot to close my friggin' thing. Options, no CRT shade, thanks. Full screen. Dyslexia-friendly fonts. I'm not sure if I'm dyslexic. I mean, I do mix up lines, but I don't think that counts as dyslexia. Just give me a sec before we start. Here we are, just getting my phone and making sure it's on silent, so... Yeah, I think I'll stick with the pixel fonts. It fits better. The stars in the sky are going out one by one, but no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it is too late. The sound of agony will quickly fade. The sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff up in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. Change between adventure and traveling through the map and planning. Stop. Modes, pressing switch. Right-click or space. Continue journey by changing game mode. I hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall. If night still even exists without the sky, that is. Pay attention to the day progress bar at the top of the screen. New enemies usually appear at the end of the day. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. A living ball of slime, quite a nuisance, as they digest anything they can. Hey, I remembered this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory, and everything will be back to normal. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player can't affect them directly. Press anywhere to continue. Yeah, so I think this is a roguelike. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there is an undigested weapon in the remains of that thing. I think I remember there was a grove nearby. Are these even in my memories, or do they belong to that slime? You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Drag the card to a suitable place and remember the land. Now continue your journey. A forest rat wolf. I was right. Some emotional stress, a few vivid images, and a bit of adrenaline, and I'll forget it all like a bad dream. I mean, I'll remember it all like a bad... Damn it! Good thing nobody heard that. So the rapier is better because it has 9% vampirism. As you probably already noted, you can get new items during and cards during battle. Some items have unique features, as do most of the cards. Hey Z, welcome to the stream. How was your day? Some items have unique features, as do most of the cards. By hovering over the item or the card, you can inspect its properties. Equip a new weapon and place your new card on top of the map and continue. Day's going good. Got lunch in the oven right now. Cool. Okay, so rock. Its magnificent appearance gives you 3 strength, plus 3 HP, plus 4 HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. Good, so there's a mountain over there and a forest over there. The world's almost back. The branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. No, that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Continue your journey by changing to game mode. I think it's time to get some rest. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies. Of course, you can repeat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Retreat to camp by pressing the button. You consider returning to the cozy camp right now while you're still alive and walking. Good thing the camp is right nearby. Now's the perfect chance. Keep all your resources. Okay, so I can return anytime I want. But the farther away I am from camp, the more resources I will lose. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both of these problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the building function while in a camp. Press the build button, select campfire, and place it. Night. That's just 4. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start your first expedition, or not, as you wish. Click anywhere to complete the tutorial. Yeah, I've seen like a couple of short videos. That's one of the reasons why I picked it for this month. Especially since I came out on Game Pass just recently, I believe. Ooh, it's a bigger map now. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. New beginning. It looks like a completely different place. It's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I'm the worst savior of all. Let's do it. I think there are also like different heroes in this game that you can get. Okay, so we got we didn't get any weapons. We got a beacon, worthless landmark in the world, a worthless landmark in the world, in a world with no direction. 40% movement speed in its range, 20% attack speed for all units. So, I think putting it there would be a good idea. Cemetery, a place for the dead and for some of the living occasionally. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. I guess we'll put that there. Hungry eyes follow your every move through the holes in the roof. Add vampires to do battle with on tiles around it. This might be a bad idea. Alright, we got an axe and a shield. Damage 4 to 6, defense 3. Ring, vampirism 9%. We got 2 things of armor, 94. Oh, I've been gaining things and I haven't been doing anything with them. Also, did someone did someone follow? I appear to have missed that. And it's not saying that anyone's followed me. Road Lantern. A small spot of light in this grim world reduces the maximum number of spawning enemies on tiles around it. And Battlefield spawns a chest on the adjacent tile each loop. Okay, we got two better shields. This one's better because we get attack speed as well. Max HP 93. Okay, so this isn't as good. Oh, wait. Why is that worse? Is it because of the hero? Does this hero just work better with the leather armor? My HP is still okay, so I don't think I need to make camp yet. Oblivion. A bit of the Witch's magic causes anything to totally be forgotten, erases any established tiles, erases monsters from the road. Earth covered with the thick carpet of grass. Nothing really interesting unless you're a cow, of course. Heals 2 HP at the start of each day. So I guess this is in case I want to get rid of something that's screwing me over. Okay, we got a ring, pure damage. I want to keep my vampirism, really. Health management is really good. I'm fighting 2 slimes now. A wooden shield. Okay, another meadow, a grove, a gentle rustle of leaves, a crack of a day branch, and the feeling of being watched. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Rat wolves can move to adjacent tiles. And we got another vampire mansion here. We'll give our current vampire our neighbor. Oh, the stats are randomized. Damage to all and evasion. Again, I like my vampirism more. Defense 2. 4 to 6. I like swords, don't judge me. Ooh. Max HP 270 and regen and 0.6 regen per second and 7% invasion. That is much better than what we have now. $170. Ooh. Yes. Spider cocoon, a silky bastion of eight-legged hunters, spawns a spider on an adjacent tile once a day. Another meadow. And a mountain. I gotta go to camp just to unload the stuff. I can't believe it. Hey, everybody, the boy managed to return. Survivors, does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us, but as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if the people are disappearing every day, and we instantly forget that they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from, and our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yota. That I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return. That means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here, and enough space for a few sleeping bags. A real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can stay. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'll be glad. If you could help us, and we'll be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us leaving the group, it's too dangerous. I'll ask no such thing for you. Now for now, I just want to have a place to return to, a place where I can hear other people's voices. We weren't joking about helping you. There are a few things that survived the cataclysm and don't the few things that survive the cataclysm and don't vanish don't become forgotten. Take it, you might need it. Ooh, I got resources. Were those traded in for my armor? Okay, we can get a smithy and a field kitchen. A very important place is for any camp. If your nose isn't lying, there is good food here. 10% to campfire's healing power. Unlock next the Bloody Grove card. And Smithy. There's always work for a blacksmith, apocalypse or not. Provides basic warrior gear at the start of each expedition. Unlocks the ability to craft tools for the camp the supply depot is built. Well, we can't build a smithy. Oh, there's also a herbalist hut, which we can't build. The hands of a herbalist always remember how to mix dried herbs and brew healing potions. Potions heals 40% of 4% of max HP. 40% would be nuts. It's you can take up to 3 potions with you. 2 potions are filled at the camp. Unlocks the swamp card, but we can't build that, so we'll build the kitchen. Foundation stone. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, and a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special. Everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes, and everyone in this camp will be running to my table, following the tasty smell of a good stew. Alright, let's start. We'll go maybe 1 or 2 loops, and then I'll switch game. Alright, got a ring with vampirism. Didn't get any cards from it. Another ring. Okay, we got ourselves a shield, and we've got a rock and a meadow. Another ring. Defense +2. I might end up using that. Battlefield. Spawns a chest on each loop. Alright, we got a mountain. And we're going to save that Oblivion card. Oh dear, we got a slime and a spider next fight. We are not getting lucky with equipment this time. We got a shield, but it's noticeably worse. We are getting screwed on equipment this round. Okay, we got a road lantern. And a vampire mansion. Yeah, we really need a new weapon. Weapon! 4 to 6. I'll take it. Oh my god, look up there. Four to 6 plus pure damage. We'll switch that right now. That hurt quite a bit. Back off, human. A vampire. Where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness. And hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I can keep my head straight. What hundreds of years are you talking about? My mind is easy, your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me, and I will set this crumbling world right. This crumbled world right. That's right. I'm doing this not just for myself, but for everyone, in the name of the greater good. So be grateful for my hard work, and just let me bleed you dry. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. But this won't do at all. Now they are just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently blood of the other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. Okay, it is about time to end this particular one, so I'm going to go back to camp. Another success. You've returned, and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I'd hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world were gone. The path was empty again, and there was only darkness everywhere I looked. Interesting. So technically, you remember that you forgot something. We could find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy up this place. It's time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. We have people with all with all sorts of skills, from the cook to the alchemist, but each needs a place to work. However, we can't build anything with the local materials. You find a branch or a rock, turn away for a second, and it's gone. I'm afraid only you can solve this problem. The materials that survive your trips always look suitable for building. But those are just pebbles and splinters. How can you build anything with them? Curious, huh? I realized it when I saw your campfire. The things you find seem to spread stability to similar materials and things. It's only a little change, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden fence exist without constant oversight. And I will call it on that for now. Yeah, very interesting game. And it will be interesting to play more and see how the story unfolds. But right now, let us get to the next game on our list, which is Coffee Talk. I can't find a solution to my problem. Just nothing makes the cut. I'm going to have to skip this game and go to the next one. Because heaven forbid something works. So we'll just try with the next game, Fuga. Melodies of Steel. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to get the same issue with this one. Please. Well, this one's working. I don't know. It seems like with some games and some Game Pass, just randomly. Oh, great! It's in Japanese. It seems with just some games randomly, OBS is not reading them as being in full screen, so the full screen capture isn't working. Oh my. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Ah, there we are. There we are. Ah, so I can only have it in Japanese or French. I guess we'll go with French, be authentic. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to that. Oh my god, that's gorgeous artwork. Excuse me. Hannah, I'm scared. It's alright, May. Everything will be alright. I'm getting dizzy. Get off of me, you big baby. I think we may be going too fast. But we don't. But if we don't hurry, everyone from the village will be taken away.
Un monstre de fer gigantesque fendait l'air nocturne de la forêt, labourant la terre de ses griffes d'acier. Secoués par les vibrations et le grondement infernal de la machine, les enfants avançaient, sans répit. Leur refuge était un char de guerre, imposant comme une forteresse et violent comme une bête enragée.
Alright, with this thing we might have a chance to get them back for sure. Well, what's with this thing? It's a monster. It didn't do anything? I think we're okay. I mean, this thing's pretty tough. Don't get cocky. If we don't fire back, we're goners. That's right. We have to fight. If we don't, everyone from the village will be taken away. Is this an RPG? Destroy your enemies with the 3 gun turrets on the giant tank Tyrannus. Children placed at the gun turret will attack with their skilled weapon type. Select grenade launcher. One small step. In the results, experience points and items can be obtained according to the outcome of the battle. Win the battle quickly to avoid receiving damage and earn more experience points. It is an RPG. Everybody run! Run! Yeah, you had it coming, suckers! Yay, yay! Don't you dare go outside there, you two. No, it's dangerous. What? They're just kids? We'll deal with them later. Retreat, retreat! Apparently this is the easiest tank in the world to drive. This is the route progression screen. Various effects will occur when Tyrannus reaches as an event waypoint. Battle occurs at this waypoint. The number on the upper right represents the number of consecutive battles. Tyrannus' HP is restored at this waypoint. There are other waypoints with various effects, so please check the help for more details. Alright, advance! The timeline at the top of the screen displays the action's order. The icon displayed under the enemy's HP designates its weakness. Attack with the weapon of the same color. If you attack with the weapon of the same color like this, the enemy's action and order will be delayed. What other game did this? I remember this type of battle style from somewhere, but I don't know where. But I don't remember where. There was this game where you can delay an enemy's attack by attacking them. If you attack weapons with the same color like this, the enemy's action and order will be delayed. Service shot. Aerial enemies have a high evasion rate, and weapons with high accuracy are effective against these enemies. Let's switch placements on the formation screen. Here you see the abilities of each children placed at the 3-gun turrets. This formation is about the top gun turret. The cursor is placed at the attacker position. And weapon and attribute effects and damage depend on the abilities of the attacker. Now let's switch Hannah, who is currently selected, to another child. Pressing space to confirm, it's not confirming. Select main with the cursor. The machine gun used by May has high accuracy and is effective against aerial enemies. Now let's switch Schmolt with Kyle. Now there are 2 children with machine guns. While switching placements on the formation screen, press E any time to check the enemy description. Next, exit the formation screen. So are we refugees or child soldiers?
La voix de la radio réconfortait les enfants. Mais le doute et la crainte de la suite des événements ne leur permettaient pas de savourer pleinement cette victoire.
Advance. We just drive over the hell. Sure, why not? the enemy's armor rank, which represents their defensive power. This enemy has a higher armor rank, which makes it difficult to damage, so let's use May's skill. Select Piercing Shot from the skill command to attack. This skill lowers the enemy's armor rank by 1. The enemy's armor rank has been lowered. In exchange for consuming SP, you can gain the upper hand in battle by using skills as well, so give it a shot. SP can be recovered at recovery waypoints, along with the route, and also by clearing chapters and using recovery items. Alright, advance. Fuga, Melodies of Steel. So what's up with the weird voice on the radio? Who the heck is it? Yeah, I don't know. Who could it be? Hold up. You think we can trust her? I don't know, but whoever she is, she helped us back there. We might have no choice but to trust her. Great, just great. I guess we ain't got a choice then.
Les enfants commençaient à somnoler, comme si la tension les avait fait tenir debout jusqu'ici.
Just checking. Yeah. For a moment, I thought I may have been muted.
Comment les choses avaient pu en arriver là?
Petite Mona, 12 hours before. Petite Mona, an ordinary village on the outskirts on the free lands of Grasco. In this little village, we lived simply in quiet peace every day. I took care of Moo Sheep, looked after May, and my friend Hannah. And my friend Hannah was always with us too. Then there was Big Sister Baron, Brainiac Socks, and Kyle, the transfer student from the city. Our daily lives were always filled with peace. We never thought that would change. One night... Huh? Why is the radio... No, how could you? Our village, our beautiful Petit Mona. It's horrible. Hey, you there, get over here. Don't resist. No. Stop that rough behavior. There's no need to take the lives of civilians. And yet you attack a fucking village out of nowhere. Granted, they probably think there are troops around or something. As you well know, we have orders to take as many of them alive as possible. Okay, so you're not being honorable at all. You're just following orders. Damn it! Damn it! Is there something wrong, Colonel Pretzel? His name is Colonel Pretzel! So we found the alternate universe version of Megaminx's dog. No, it's nothing. Once the villagers have been taken, proceed with our withdrawal. Yes, sir. How shameful! Why did we have to attack such a strategically meaningless village like this? Where are the others? Taken, I bet, by those damn Burman assholes. Impossible. They said the war would not reach remote places like this. Well, where's Grandma and Grandpa? May. That voice said to hide in the cave. This isn't a trap, right? I don't know, but let's check it out. This must be the cave. But isn't this called forbidden ground? Isn't this old forbidden ground? Yes, that is correct. It must be forbidden for a reason. I'm scared. It's dark. I ain't afraid. Okay, let's head in with our eyes peeled. Everybody stick with me, alright? Wait, don't leave me behind. What the heck is this? It must be a tank, but I never imagined they were this large. A tank? It's huge, bigger than the windmill in the village. Looks like we can get in over there. Do you think it's safe? Let's take a look. May, stay with me. Okay. This must be the tank's control room. Seriously? Maybe we can rescue everyone with this thing. But there's no handle. How are we supposed to operate it? Not even I know. It seems like it will fall apart if we touch it wrong. We gotta do something. From what I've been reading on Wikipedia, this is a prequel, the Tale Concerto on the PS1, and Solo Torobo read The Hunter on the for DS. I never heard of those games. This is interesting, though. Oh, I thought we could save everybody. Our village. Please, please move. God, please save us. And with our anime protagonist powers, we made the tank move with sheer thought. It moved. Now we can save everybody. Alright. So we're just a bunch of kids, never been in battle, never driven a tank before. And somehow we're creaming these guys. Ah! Wait, it's those Burman bastards. They're attacking us. Sorry guys, get ready. We need to fight it back. I guess we can't delay it more than once. Actually, no, we can stick with this. I guess we'll see what we can do with what I presume to be a faster weapon. Alright, to level 2, Hannah level 2, Kyle level 2, Aaron level 2, Socks level 2, May level 2. I'm assuming we get more characters, otherwise why are we leveling up individually? Energy cell. Yeah, that was pretty exhausting. Yes, having to suddenly fight in a tank like this, I'm worried how the others are. Let's go check on them. Intermission. I didn't realize it until now, but it's really huge inside the Tyrannus. What marvelous technology to have such facilities to live inside a tank. This is where you can upgrade the tank and interact with the children. As you progress with the story, various facilities and functions can be expanded. I'm gonna explore a bit. Okay, but don't go anywhere dangerous. Select main from the character switch screen. Control main to explore the interior of the Tyrannus. Oh my god, these art... the art style is so cute. There was a fishing rod, so I let it drag on the ground and caught some junk. I don't know if any of it's useful, but it's good for taking your mind off things. By scrap fishing, you can obtain various materials on to upgrade the Tyranna's weapon, HP, SP, and HP, SP in the workshop. What amazing technology! If we have materials, we can enhance the performance of the Tyranna more and more. You can upgrade the Tyrannosaurus weapon, HP, SP, and more by collecting necessary materials. The tank even has a kitchen. With this, we can make meals for everyone. Hey, don't eat all the ingredients before we can cook. By making meals and gathering ingredients and eating together, the children's abilities and resistance will temporarily increase. May, how is exploring the Tyrannus? Malt, it's so cool. It's a tank, but it has places to eat and fish. I mean, with a vehicle that with a vehicle that is big, you would it wouldn't be that it wouldn't be that out there. It surprised me so much. I'm kind of tired now. Thanks, May. Because of you, I know more about this place now. Select mode from the character switch screen. Since the character in control gets the most experience, try switching them as needed. The intervention will now conclude. And I take it this is going to be a boss? Yep. What? You're joking? This tank seems stronger than the others. Everybody, watch out. You're already surrounded by our garrison. I do not relish fighting pointlessly. Just surrender. Dude, you took over a friggin' village and took innocent captive. You kind of don't have a leg to stand on with your argument right now. This is a battlefield, so I will show you no mercy, not even children. What? You abducted our families. You give us no choice. Shall we fight? What are we gonna do? We will fight you. We'll never get them back if we don't. Yeah, who knows if we can win or not if we don't try. Well, no, what did I expect from children? Such foolishness. Indeed, that machine is impressive, but you are outmatched. I repeat, surrender now, kids. If we give up, maybe they take us to where they're holding everyone, but who's to say we could save them then? I miss Grandma and Grandpa. I'm afraid to fight. I ain't afraid. Let's kick their asses. Right. If that means we can save everyone, I'll fight too. All right, let's do this. This is war. It's not a place for children to play. It's not like we want to be here. Very well. No, then I suppose you kids will have to face the consequences of your actions. Ow! Why do you still resist? Disarm yourselves and surrender. I'm the oldest, so I have to protect them. I'll do anything for them. Who's gonna do it if not me? They're my only friends. I'll do it. If I may be of any assistance, then I'm scared. The dangerous situation unleashes the Tyrannus' hidden power, the Soul Cannon. Select Soul Cannon from the menu. The Soul Cannon is the ultimate weapon that can annihilate all enemies with the resolve of a single child. You wish to use it? Well, I have to. I have to protect them. Oh dear. I'm sacrificing one, aren't I? Just the fact that it says your choice cannot be changed is worrying to me. This is really bad. I have to do something. Molt! Molt, where are you going? Is this the place? Yeah, it must be. To think something like this was hiding here. As long as I can save everyone, I've got nothing to fear. After all, I'm the oldest. Loading energy into Soul Cannon chamber. All crew brace for shock. Proceeding with Soul Cannon firing sequence. Auto targeting mode on. What the heck? What's a Soul Cannon? I do not know. I simply do not know. Yeah, this is the sort of thing where you pick someone to be shot out and you lose them for good. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. Ah, Molt! Molt, where do you go? Don't worry, guys. I'm sure everything will be okay. Oh, the shiitake mushrooms!
Good job.
What in the world? Is it a weapon? It's inauspicious. Take cover, all unit. It's full power withdrawal. Firing Soul Cannon in 3 seconds. Enuma! 3, 2, 1, fire! Eesh! I'm sorry, it just looked like the blade of Gilgamesh's ear, so I have to say it. You demon! The Soul Cannon is a powerful weapon that can destroy strong enemies in a single blow, but it has a great cost. It is typically sealed and will only be unleashed when the Tyrannus deems it necessary for use. What was that? I don't know, but that light was intense. Hey, check it out, guy. The Burman army's gone. What? We're saved. We're safe now, right? This thing's freaking awesome. Bet with bet with this big old jalopy we can defeat those Burman jerks. Hannah, where's Molt? Now that you mention it, he hasn't come back yet. You don't think that the attack was his doing, do you? Let's go find him. This is Molt's hat. Molt? His hat was here on the ground, but he isn't anywhere. What the heck? Hannah, where did Molt go? May.
Les enfants ne saisissaient pas tout ce que la voix leur expliquait. Mais une seule chose était claire. C'était que l'un des leurs n'était plus là. Pour eux, c'était tout ce qu'il y avait à comprendre. La mine abattue, les enfants poursuivirent leur chemin. Mais l'armée Berman n'avait cure de leurs états d'âme. Un bataillon avait repéré le Taranis et se préparait déjà à l'offensive.
I can only choose defend. Was my choice just like an illusion of choice? Are we all going to die here and I start the game actual with a completely different team? Next time? The battle has led to an unfortunate ending. Nevertheless, mysterious powers surrounding this world can turn back time. We tried from before the last intermission. Holy shit, we got time travel mechanics. Time has turned back for the children. You are now before the last intermission you played. Now let's retry this intermission. What's the matter, Malt? Are you crying? Huh? What do you mean? Because there are tears on your face. Oh, you're right. I wonder why. Geez, did you fall asleep and dream him or something? Everyone is tired. No wonder you might fall asleep. You must have had a sad dream, huh? Malt, are you sad? No, May, I'm fine. But what is this? This weird feeling? The children do not realize time has been turned back. Experience gained prior to this will be lost. Excuse me? However, by increasing the children's affinity and strengthening the Tirana during intermission, you may be more prepared for battle than last time. I hope May doesn't feel anxious. Since I'm the oldest, she can always feel safe and rely on me. Increase the affinity between the two children by talking to them. Use Malt to talk to May. Before we do that, though, I am going to take a bio break, and I'm going to do the dishes while I'm out. But I will extend the stream by the time I'm away. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Let's see if we can talk to little sister and change fate. Fire and sound booms are scary. I don't like it. Increase attack. Increase speed after normal attacks. Multi-May's affinity is increased to level 2. The children's support affects the battle. Effects in battle will increase along with their affinity. This icon will appear every time their affinity level reaches a certain point. This is your chance to trigger a link event. Talk to May with the character whose icon is displayed, Malt. I wonder, is this different depending on who you choose? Hey, Malt, what's up? Why are you so jittery, May? What kind of people were Mommy and Daddy? Huh? Mom and Dad? Yeah, I don't remember them much. That's right, they went to paradise when you were just a wee little thing. Are you feeling lonely? I don't know, but I got Grandma, Grandpa, and you, so I'm not that lonely. Right, you are. We just have to hurry and rescue them, huh? I bet they're lonely without us. I bet you're right. Multi-maze link attack acquired. Link events occur when children and above affinity level 2 talk to each other. When a link event is triggered, the affinity between children will increase and their link attacks become available in battle. It doesn't seem like any enemies are around, so let's check out the Tyrannus a little more. Talking to children or using facilities will consume action points. The remaining AP available during the intermission is displayed on the top left of the screen. Make good use of the limited AP to strengthen both children and Tyrannus. Who the heck is that woman on the radio? Now is my chance to thoroughly examine the construction of this tank. Is everyone alright? You're not hurt, are you? Now that I feel more calm, I'm hungry again. This is the workshop menu. You can strengthen the Tyrannus' weapons and armor from the upgrade command. Through facility expansion, you can increase the functionality of the workshop and access more advanced upgrades. Each ability of the Tyrannus will be improved through upgrades. Select the area of the upgrade from the menu. Specific materials are needed for upgrades. Obtain these materials by defeating enemies in battle or by scrap fishing. Well, we got completely blasted, so I assume upgrading armor is a must. Engineering enthusiast. This upgrade increased your experience. Do I get to level up everything except for reactor? And now I'm over to level 3. So that's all we can do, I think. I'll talk to everyone until I have no HP. Until I have no AP. I probably should be doing this with different characters because as I'm probably expected to permanently sacrifice one with in different parts of the story. Chance to deepen your bond. What's something you're proud of me for? I guess fashion sense? Increase attack, increase accuracy. How much longer we gotta live like this? What's that? Even you want to go home? You kidding me? I want to go to the city, not back to our boring village, somewhere like Parisia. Oh, really? It's not like I actually liked living in the middle of nowhere. I hated having to move from the city to that dinky countryside village. But Petit Menard is a nice place, you know? Like how? I need to play this with culture, not constantly surrounded by moo sheep and hay. I want more music and art. You're so weird. You're weird. Collymolt's Link Attack acquired. Chance to deepen bond. I want to be better at speaking. Start with what you're good at. Increase attack, increase luck. You're all fidgety. Did you figure out something out? So you noticed? No, it was overflowing. It was overflowing. This creative urge. Okay, I've only got bad feelings about this, but hear me out. I might be able to invent something. The Tyrannus has something that is unequivocally different from all other tanks. Yep, it's big. An amateur's deduction, which includes yourself. Indeed, you are correct, but that is not all. The treads are unlike any other fundamentally. Yes, the treads, they are literally like little feet. No matter the rugged terrain or steep incline, its shock absorber has helped it traverse almost any landscape. Oh, would you look at the time? I forgot I needed to do something. I think the ending depends on how many crew members you have. So basically, try not to get into a situation where I use where I have to use the soul cannon the entire game. Too bad, but I will not stand in the way of your duties. I will explain more next time. Sure, I look forward to it. Link attack acquired. Chance to deepen bond. I wonder if there's any way to get peace back without fighting. Let's find it. Increase attack. HP recovers with normal attacks. This seems like it's that kind of game, yeah. So basically, I got the super ultra mega attack that kills everything, but I want to use it as little as possible. If at all, I don't want to use it at all. Hey, Mulch, you seem a little tired. No, I'm fine, but how about you? You always look busy with something. Oh, I just worry about the others, if they're okay or not. I have to look after them. Sort of like me, huh? Since I'm the oldest here. Yes, that's why we need to be strong for them. When you're feeling run down, you should get some rest, okay? Yeah, I'll try to take your advice. You do the same, alright? I'm wondering if I'm useful around here. I'm thinking it might be it's fun with you around, but I'm afraid that might be taken the wrong way. It's fun with you around? Increased attack, injury resistance. Link event. Or here's a mega ultra cannon that'll wipe out your enemies. That has the same diameter of you and your friends. Be a darn shame if something were to happen to them. That's pretty much it. Hey, Warren, what are you doing? Nothing really. You don't seem like yourself. Are you worried about something? Worried me? Maybe I am. Oh, starting from there, huh? You never seem like the one to worry about stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone's ever asked me that before. You're always so observant, Malt. Well, you can always come to me if you're worried about something. I'm the oldest, so it's my job to look after you guys. Got it. Thanks, Malt. And I'll put a bit more experience into Hannah. I frighten myself that I get used to fighting. All right.
Attention!
Rendezvous!
Oh mon Dieu!
Je have! Bon sang! Je peux pas abandonner! On va pas se laisser faire! Abandonner!
Papi! Mamie!
Viens là!
On y va! En attaque! Plutôt!
Vous savez regretter! Allons-y.
By turning back time, the children can challenge the powerful Pretzel once again. From here on, when the Tyrannus is near crisis in specific battles, the restriction of the Soul Cannon will be lifted. You can defeat the most powerful enemies in a single blow with the Soul Cannon, but you must be prepared to make a great sacrifice. Still, depending on how you fight, you might be able to defeat the enemy without using the Soul Cannon. Examine the enemy, find its weakness. That moving part up there, it seems they rather us not attack there. Right, let's focus our attacks there. We've got to try something. To defeat Pretzel, use all resources of the Tyrannus and the children. Aim for their weakness, the tower. Take advantage of their defenses by selecting defend will reduce damage for 2 turns. Since you can attack while defending, it's effective when fighting strong enemies. Be sure to defend before heavy hitting attacks. Use link attack. You can use link attacks by setting characters with high affinity at the same gun turret. Link attacks can be used when the link attack gauge of a pair with high affinity at the same gun turret reach max. Molten may have high affinity, so let's use the formation screen to place them in the same turret. When you switch to another child along the way, the accumulated gorge will stay the same. Yeah, they are in the same turret. I'm getting out the heavier hitting stuff for now. Let's cancel. Actually, this is the last group, isn't it? Should I defend? Ah, no, it isn't.
Vous avez perdu. Protégez-vous. Je sais trop fort.
Switch that to red. No. No. We need damage right now. You're done! Defeat the soul cannon this time! That heal in the middle saved my ass! What an incredible machine. Are those children really operating it? Would you look at glorious Colonel Pretzel, eaten by mere children. We did it! We won! Did we do it? Alright, I'm so relieved. That makes me really hungry. Dude, do you ever think of anything besides food? Do you think that Burman soldier is dead? Well, what do you think? Guys, we just killed someone. Let's celebrate with this happy music. We all reached level 4. Well, I reached, Molt reached level 4, everyone else reached level 3. New skill, quick assault. 2-hit attack on an enemy with speed increase. Very appropriate time to use it. We just killed someone.
Les enfants réalisaient que s'ils voulaient sauver leur famille, ils n'avaient pas d'autre choix que de monter à bord de cette machine, d'affronter l'armée Berman et de prendre la vie de soldats ennemis.
Yay, murder!
Frappés par cette cruelle réalité, les enfants se résignèrent. Alors c'est ça, la guerre.
Le Paris était un prototype, capable de venir à vous de n'importe quel adversaire. Le qui n'était pas. Cependant, fonctionnaire. Celui-ci a besoin d'être précipitable. On the front hand. Jersey.
Sapristi!
Bien sûr, nous voulons éviter d'en arriver là.
I hope so too.
Si c'est le seul moyen d'éviter l'importance, vous ne devez pas agir. Ne regrettez pas tellement votre gesture sur l'instant. Mais évitez de mettre à nouveau sa fin. Je vous préviens, évitez tout possible. Pour éviter un
Les enfants ne saisissaient pas tout ce que la voix leur expliquait. Mais une chose était claire. S'ils cédaient à l'hésitation, ils mourraient tous. Cette terrible réalité s'abattit lourdement sur leurs épaules encore fragiles.
I'm actually going to force close here, leave it at that. I think we spent enough time on this one. We really should move along. So, yeah, that was very interesting. But now it's time for something that I hope will be a little more lax. Let's see, what's the name of it? This one got me interested just on the title and premise alone. Come on, Twitch, you're killing me here. Homestead Arcana. Let's hope this works. If not, we'll play a demo. If it doesn't work, we'll play a demo or something. It looks very inspired by Kiki from the artwork I'm looking at. Kiki's Delivery Service. Great movie, by the way. Yep, we're capturing. Game? Game? Game, please. Game, please. Game, please. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, again, looking at the screen, it looks very Kiki inspired. Let's try with that for now. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it, can you? Those characters look very much like look very similar to characters from Kiki's delivery service. So this is a game where you create your character.
The world was not always covered in miasma. As a matter of fact, we used to live all over the surface of the earth, in scattered outposts and bustling cities. Whether it was by divine punishment or by consequence of human greed, we lost all those things, and more. These days, folks live on barren mountaintops, fearing the day the miasma's fog rises high enough to poison what little land there is left. Certainly, there were a brave few who tried to stem the tide, but they paid dearly for it, with nothing in return. No, there is little hope for long-term survival now. Instead, towns like Little Rock endure to thrive as much as they possibly can. With the time they have left, they establish initiatives like the Homestead Arcana program, which places witches of age at lower elevations so they may cultivate plants for back home. With the lack of viable land, this means witches settle right next to the border where the miasma lies. Though Little Rock Council cannot officially take action, they strongly advise these witches to avoid the miasma at all costs. For fear of death, or worse.
So basically, like Nausicaa's forest of death or whatever they were called. I might need to use a PNG for this game if we do a full playthrough.
Got everything on you, bud? Thanks for the ride, Abraham.
Yep. Well, see you later.
unwilling, of course.
God, this so seems like something that Miyazaki would come up with.
All right, let's mosey on down.
Oh, the run is a toggle. Everything's so laggy right now. Maybe VSync off? I don't know. This is like the lowest I can get it, and it still looks laggy on my capture.
And there it is, the Dust Eater. That means we've reached our spot. This place has hardly changed. Well, except for all that miasma. Yeah, and Matilda's old homestead is somewhere in that canyon. Of course, it's covered in miasma now. Who knows what's left? Anyway, Councilman Narrows has given me the honor of overseeing your initiation rites. Normally, he'd be running it, of course, but I've only been back for a week, you know? I wanted to see for myself how much you've improved since I last saw you. So the first rite is to establish a home. After all, you can't be a homesteader without a home. Unfortunately, you'll need to start off with a tent. Not the most sturdy of structures, but gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, so let's start with something that'll fall apart the second the weather gets a little bit rough. Homesteader's 10. Special placement items can only be placed in certain ideal spots. Standard issue 10 for the Homestead Arcana program. Simple shelter. The simple shelter is the first step to building a home in the wilds.
That'll keep the elements out. Probably. Maybe. Don't worry. You'll get the materials to build a proper house before long. Just like your Aunt Matilda did. Now, the second rite demonstrates your botany know-how. You'll need to plant a seedling and then make it grow. We'll start with a Little Rock favorite. Corn.
Plantable item. The humble beginnings of a tall stalk of corn. Few sprouts are poking through the bag already. I gotta admit, this is a bit weird because certain elements in this game kind of look flat from a distance. I don't know if it's because I lowered the texture setting so much. But yeah, if we make a full playthrough of this game, I'm definitely going to need to use it as a PNG. Really? You expect me to plant everything around this tree? That seems like a horrible farming decision.
Alright. Now I want to see you cast a watering spell. That should help it grow, at least a little. Of course, channeling is much more effective. You do know how to channel, right? Stop pulling my tail. I've seen you channel before. Channeling is that thing you do where you pull mana from the earth and guide it through the plant, making it instantly grow. You know, channeling. Now stop making me look like a fool and show me you can channel.
Again, this seems highly inadvisable. Like, if Sukuna's taught me anything, you shouldn't rush these things. So how do I harvest the corn? Material used for crafting, consumable.
Imagine if you couldn't channel, huh? Your plants would take forever to grow. Of course, you don't want to overdo it and blight the poor thing. All things in moderation, right? The second rite is complete, and now time for the third. You'll prove yourself as a witch by building a cauldron and then brewing spell potions. Now, I can't just give you a cauldron. That's part of the witching test. But technically, a workbench doesn't have anything to do with being a witch, right?
God, this is already so involved. It's probably best I keep the workbench near my home.
But are you sure that's the best place for it? Try moving it to a better spot. Not sure if that's a good spot for it either. No matter. If you change your mind, you can just move it again. Anyway, the cauldron. You'll need wood for the foundation, lavender for purification, and metal for the, well, cauldron. You can get some of those things in the meadow to the north, but that's blocked off. Luckily, I have all the ingredients you need.
Lavender, wood, metal cluster.
Very nice. All it needs now is something brewing in there and you'll be a real witch. Which brings me to the third rite, potion making. With what you've currently got, you'd only be able to make a ripple potion. But that's all right. Ripple is plenty useful. Oh, right, you need silver. Before you ask, I do have some on me, but, these will be the last of the handouts.
Bubble toy on troll, I guess. Spell potion highlight its items, creatures, and sight ranges. One of the first spells a young witch will learn, as it's useful as it is easy to craft.
People are always losing things, right? And Ripple is great for finding stuff. So this will be a bestseller for sure. Anywho, you've just completed the initiation rites. So you're now officially a part of the Homestead Arcana program. Congratulations. Your reward lies in... Oh no.
What's wrong?
But you have to understand, the miasma tides are unpredictable. When I hit it a week ago, the border was a good 10 yards away. What I'm saying is, I think your prize is in the miasma.
Well, great.
Yeah, it's not good at all. I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this. Well, not so soon anyway. When you're ready, meet me by the border and listen to my instructions, okay? Alright. As soon as you walk through that veil, you're gonna be breathing miasma. And you're really gonna feel it in your lungs. That's why it's important that you find the reward as soon as possible. It's in a crate not too far from here, but it might be hard to see it. Drinking a ripple potion will enchant your sight and help you see better. Come on, give it a sip.
You feel the sweet and sharp tang of the spell go down your throat. Alright, you should be able to cast it now.
Notice how I'm big and bright? Anything important will light up like I do. Okay, don't stay too long in the miasma. Keep an eye out for a wooden crate. It shouldn't be too far from the entrance.
Blasting power. Used to clear pathway is blocked by pink and porous crystals. An incredibly rare item nowadays, is as its crafting materials can only be found in locations and is now covered in miasma. Well, I assume that's it, so no, I'm going to exit now?
You okay? Are you dizzy? How's your breath? Your blood pressure? Sun on high, it's bad, isn't it? Okay, no, this is fine. We just need to get you to eat something. The box had blasting powder, right? You should be able to use it to destroy the pink stone that's blocking the path up north. Over there, we should be able to get you a quick bite to eat.
This is a weirdly involved tutorial. You see now, there's wild plants everywhere. You bet you could even find a bush of metal if you look hard enough. But first, you need to find an apple. If only to make your familiar warrior less.
Oh, a crab apple. Give it a bite.
It literally looks like a crab.
Feeling better? You should keep looking around here, by the way. Lots of wood, metal, various herbs and spices. Now, I understand that you might want to explore the miasma some more, but there are other things you can be doing. For example, Abraham should be coming back any time now, and when he does, he'll have useful things to buy. And oh, I think you have mail. You should always be checking your mail. Never know what's gonna be in there.
Read letter from mailbird. Open a parcel bird. It feels like they really made out of their way, went out of their way to make the interface complex. So I take it that's where I get my mail? Mom Pops, Metis, we're so proud of you. Without folks like you joining the Homestead Arcana program, I'd fear for Little Rock's livelihood. Instead, we manage to not only survive, but thrive. Pops, Jeb, and I are all going to miss you, but we know you're doing very important work, and so we will support you as best we can. To start, I've sent over one of your favorite. It's pumpkin pie, Ma. So that wasn't the letter? Metis, this is a reminder that the purposes of the Homestead Arcana program is to deliver the supplement Homestead Arcana. Complete the initiation rites. Program is the delivery of supplemental goods as required by the Little Rock Council. Occasions may arise where a shortage occurs, as there is a delicate balance of crops, potions, materials, and other supplies. Under such circumstances, we will pay double for compensation of that job. You're doing Little Rock a great service. Remember where you come from, Homesteader. It's what all this is for. Councilman Volmer Narrows.
Yep, always check your mail. And your packages, too. Never know what you'll get. And, make sure to take advantage when Abraham's here so you can sell your produce for silver. Wait, I already said that, didn't I? Look, I know you want to go back into the miasma. Just remember when you're in there that the town still needs you. When you want to go back in there, talk to me. I'll give you a device that'll help you breathe easier.
Hmm.
This is a mask for protection. It won't stop the poison from reaching your lungs, but it'll slow it down. Tilly, your Aunt Matilda, found it years ago during one of our expeditions. Again, it's not going to make you invincible, and it definitely won't protect you from the wildlife out there. But it's better than nothing. Anyway, if you're insisting on going out into the miasma, you might as well try and find something useful, I guess. Tilly's old homestead isn't far from here. Maybe you can find her grill. That way you don't have to keep eating raw apples and corn.
Mask up. Acquire a mask. It's a witch doctor's mask? Seriously? Like, kudos for the historical accuracy, though those didn't, from what I've heard, those didn't actually work. I have a feeling I shouldn't touch that. Oh, I'm out of blasting powder. Material used for crafting a small organic orb with a bit of miasma gas. Certain members of the Academy theorized it could be used to create strong gardening implements, but the recipes vanished along with the Academy itself. Just some silver lying around. Vision of the Claimed. While hunting for treasures, I passed out at some point, and when I woke up, all things I gather were gone. They were returned where I found them. A sign from the sun? Possibly. I'm hoping that so long as I get out of here conscious, the miasma won't take my goods back. All the salvage, all these rare plants, they're simply too valuable to leave be. treasures, fruits I haven't seen in ages, usable silver and linen. Even recipe is from things I've never heard of. They seem to appear randomly without reason. Huck always makes it a point to demonize the miasma. Bless his heart, but I don't think he understands how useful it can be. I cannot wait to show him what I found. That's just the him from before. Is that all that, was that all that's in here? Ah, crap. So where's this grill? It seems like it would be past that. Those are just the hint stones again. And I'm starting to run out, and I'm starting to run out.
How's it going? Yeah? What is that? How's it going? What do you want to talk about? If you ever...
Can I make more blasting powder? Also, couldn't they have just given me the mask before I went into the miasma? Maybe I should plant the lavender and that'll give me what I need for the blasting powder? Don't want to channel. So where am I supposed to find the grill? Like, my closest bet would be it's past that, but I can't get past there. And I don't seem to be able to make more blasting powder. Oh, there's a path over here. Tilly, I'm sorry so many moons have passed since my last letter, sis. So I found my hands full with the kids. Metis has already developed a penchant for magic, and Jeb's found an affinity for fabrics. I sense a lot of you in Metis. Is fascinated by the mysteries of the world, rarely satisfied with the answer given, and always is falling into trouble. I know you always wanted me to come with you, but you ought to understand that we all have different callings in life, and mine is looking after these children. I'm sure Huckleberry is treating you well. Is this a letter from your pops? What was that about R1? I'm assuming this is the grill. Up close, the grill seems fairly simple in construction. You'd likely need wood, metal, and maybe an onion to season the pot. On top of the grill, you notice a jar with a note on it. To whomever has the means to continue my work, I discovered a way to expedite cedar growths combined with the Fielding Gilbert method. There's tangible hope of fighting back the miasma. Take the specialized fertilizer and pour it down the offending miasma scar. Within seconds, a dust eater should bloom and seal the wound. The world wasn't always like this, as we can still heal our land. Matilda Gardner, Spring 32nd, and YF 2024 224. The note really built up this jar. You wonder if Huckleberry knows something about it, and if he's willing to reveal anything. Jar of something. A mysterious item. A jar filled with the unknown substance. Only Matilda Gardner or her familiar may know what it contains. Oh, cabbage. I thought it said garbage. We're kind of near the end of time, so I'll save out of. I'll avoid reading that for now, and let's just focus on getting out. Why am I hearing gross things? I don't like it. Oh, is that just my stomach growling? If it's just my stomach growling... Auntie?
You're back. Do you have the grill? Wait. I know what it is. But how is it stayed intact? No. It's more a type of fertilizer. Though I wouldn't pour this on any of your plants if I were you. You might have seen a scar already. There are these huge cavities in the earth that let out all this miasma. But according to the Academy journals, deep inside those scars are dust eaters. Just like the one on your homestead, only stunted. So in theory, you pour this fertilizer into the scar, and the dust eater instantly grows full size, soaking up the surrounding miasma.
What?
I said in theory. The truth is, Tilly couldn't get it to work. We didn't know if it was the location, age of the tree, or what, but it didn't seem to do anything. And she died before we could do any more tests. You're still welcome to try, of course. Just don't get your hopes up. All right, bud?
Unfortunately, we're going to have to call it. We're going to have to call it there. So that game is a bit interesting. Unfortunately, I'm going to need the PNG to play that game because holy hell, well, it wasn't taking my avatar well. Well, probably something to do with the CPU usage. I hope I can figure something out with that. In any case, it's that does it for this month's Temple Archives. What games did we play that you found interesting? And I'm sorry I couldn't get Coffee Talk working though. That was like one of the major games I was interested in playing, and well, it was working just fine. It just wouldn't capture. Or maybe we'll be lucky sometime else. So let's set up. Let's quickly set up for the raid. Hey, let's go with May Dawn. She's playing in Revelations 2. Resident Evil Revelations 2. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And let me know what games met your fancy. And I'll see if I can get Coffee Talk sorted so we'll be able to play it next month. And in any case, I hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't followed it already, please do. It helps me out immensely as a small VTuber. And you can also check me out on the socials on the side. And I'll see you all next week, where we'll be doing all sorts of neat, where we'll be continuing Final Fantasy VI, we'll be continuing Crosscode, and we'll be getting back to Persona 4 Arena, and then finishing off Naoto's story. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. This is Metis Balaska, signing out.